My brother and my sister-in-law bought a house in Falls Church a few years ago. When my brother found the house, my sister-in-law happened to be out of town. And he was like, we got to get this house. It's a great house. So he calls her up and he says, hey, I found this great house. I'm going to put an offer in on it. And she said, that's fine. But here's a question. Does it have ghosts? So we know this about her, that she has a thing with ghosts. And it's a very nice relationship she has with ghosts, but she wants to know whether there are ghosts. No, I promise you there are no ghosts. There are no ghosts. So they buy the house, they live in the house, they raise their family in this house. It's a great house. We have tons of fun, tons of parties over the years. It's, Christmases, Thanksgivings, it's the house we go to as a family for our events, right? Some years pass and they end up moving out. And they moved out of town. And at the time, I was doing a project for the World Bank, and I had a really hot deadline. And when you're working with the World Bank and you have a hot deadline, you hit that deadline. You don't mess with it. But sadly, he had a deadline too, and it was the same deadline, and he had to roll out. So he calls me and said, I'm so sorry, I would love to wait, but I got to roll out. We got to be able to turn this house over, but I left 2 boxes in the house. Would you please come get those boxes? I'll grab them next time I see you. I said, yeah. So I turn in my project with the bank, and then I head over to the house and I grab these couple of boxes. And as I'm walking around that house and I'm remembering all the Christmases, I'm remembering all the birthday parties, I'm remembering movies we watched at the house, holidays we had at the house. And my nephew had, every year on his birthday, we'd put the number of his new age on his door, and that number was still hanging on that door. I thought to myself, the house didn't have ghosts when they moved in, but with all the memories, all the fun, all the just life that happened in that house definitely had ghosts.